feel free to feel free to uh, leave it in the chat on the side. All right. Hopefully everything's all okay. Everything's all good. So I've actually started out with CodeBlocks. I actually played around with it. I actually tried to do a series project on CodeBlocks, and then I migrate CodeBlocks to Visual Studio because when I was using Allegro, so I originally used Allegro 4, and yeah, it's just, and I've been trying to do it in just one code, like doing it like over 1,000 lines and just just using Allegro, basically Allegro 4. And the only thing you have to only use in Allegro 4 is just bitmap, which yeah, I'm gonna be talking about bitmap and images in later on in Game Dev with Allegro 5 series. So anticipate that. But that's not what I'm talking about. Where was I? Oh, jeez, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah. So I've been using C++. I've been teaching myself C++. So at first it was like dev code, dev C++. It was called Bloodshed Dev C++ or something like that. It was very old and very archaic. And then I moved on to CodeBlocks. I was actually skeptical at first because I thought CodeBlocks would contain like malware and virus and it's gonna screw up my computer. Like when it comes to IDE, in at first I was skeptical of it because I thought IDEs are gonna mess up my computer and all that, but they actually don't. They actually don't mess up your computer. They actually don't even hack your computer. All it is just, well, it's the name itself. It's just a text editor, a compiler, and a program runner all at once. It has all the features neatly at your disposal. So that's pretty much um so that's pretty much what IDE is. And yeah, and once I understand IDE, I began to just leave code blocks there and I began programming it and practice C++ and try to do game development with Allegro 5 with no Allegro 4 first, and then I try to do it in only what do you call it? It's just only one source code, and then I learned it the hard way that you need object oriented to make things easier to do other things in arrays. Yeah, so it's a lot of advancing. It's a lot of learning. And at the same time, just putting in external library is a pain. It's a it's a huge pain when it comes to code blocks. You have to like, I mean, cdevelop is no different, but what it separates code blocks and cdevelop is pretty much the IntelliSense as well. Um, so 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 code blocks IntelliSense isn't as good as cdevelop. That's just my opinion, and also some of the functions and features and functionality, like the automatic getters and setters um, generator in CodeBlocks, in cdevelop, and yeah, just in cdevelop, it doesn't exist in CodeBlocks. So, but I didn't actually notice it until recently, but I migrated from CodeBlocks to Visual Studio when it comes to game development because I actually had a hard it's just basically the external library. In Visual Studio, you just install external library and just does everything for you instead of just instead of put linking it, putting it all manually. It's just Visual Studio is just very, very convenient. But however, it's unfortunate that Visual Studio doesn't have the automatic getters and setters features. You have to get a Visual Studio community, and you have to even put in a free add-on, which really sucks. I mean, and it's not just a getters and setters feature. It's just also, oh no, 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 that's built into Visual Studio already. No, it's just the automatic getters and setters, and that's the only thing that that really makes me not like Visual Studio. And in future projects, in future game dev, I'm I'm gonna be using Develop for C++ game development. It's just, and also it's just the, and also the look. Unfortunately, CodeBlocks doesn't have dark theme added to it. I think this is like what, this is 20.03, so it kind of, it released last year, I think, or the year before. I think it was the year before. All right, let me just check it. While I was checking it, if you really like my channel and like my live stream, be sure to like and subscribe. Actually, can I, come on, come on. Doesn't seem like it wants to open up browser. I guess the link doesn't work. Let's see. About. Oh, so it was last year. Yeah, during the, what do you call it? The pandemic? Pandemic, I guess. The pan. Can I say pandemic? Hey, YouTube, can I say pandemic? Just let me know if I can in the comments below or on the chat. I think I could say pandemic, but I can't say the C word. So yeah, so it was during the pandemic that CodeBlocks was made. Um, yeah, and it has GC 8.1.0. I'm not sure if that's the compiler that goes with CodeBlocks. It's been a long time, so I'll have to like explore everything. So speaking of long time, if you want to get the if you want to get CodeBlocks, just go to CodeBlocks, and if you haven't already, please make pre-search as your default search engine, because at this point, Google is yeah, Google stinks. Sorry, YouTube. I have to say it. Google really stinks. I just don't like their search algorithms. That's pretty much what it is, and I don't like the fact that they sell your ads, sell your data to third party. It's just, you do it once, you lose people's trust. That's basically what happens. So you click on the first link, and also pre-search, you earn free tokens. So, it's a freebie. And if you haven't noticed, so some of you might have visited CodeBlocks. At first, it was like, I think these ones are on or horizontal. But now this is the new layouts they have. They even have it in the latest news. What was that? It was March 21st, 2021. So that's recent. It's really, really recent. And I hope CodeBlocks do more good things. And let's just see if I could actually Sorry, I sneezed. um, so yeah, so when I zoom out, this is basically what it looks like. So you just need to zoom out a little bit if you want to see the logo and everything. So yeah, it looks very clean, streamlined, nice. So you click on the downloads, and then you click on the binary release. If you're interested in a nightly build, go ahead and click it. But I don't really know like what the feature they have implemented and stuff like that. So I recommend you to download this part, CodeBlocks 20.03 MingW setup exe if you want to get started, because it has the compiler built in. If you have your own custom compiler, you could actually just install CodeBlocks setup without the MingW. And MingW is a kind of compiler. It's one type of C++ compiler. I think it was like a brand, or it's kind of like Lay's, Doritos, stuff like that. Where Lay's is basically a potato chips, Doritos are tortilla chips with flavors. It's basically all under the umbrella of junk food. So same thing with MingW, Mises, Clang. They're all compilers, but they have their own different way of compiling. And I think this kind of MingW is I think it's up to date. I think it's up to date for C++20, which it has a bunch of new features. And yeah, pretty much. So I don't know if actually have this or this, or if I have downloaded CodeBlocks MingW setup exe. So let's check. So if you want to check for your compiler, you go to settings. You go to compiler, and then you go to toolchain executables. Okay, so I basically have it under MingW64. Okay, so let's just auto detect. Okay. And click OK. So let's just test this out. Let's test CodeBlocks out. So if you want to have a new project, you click on new project. If you just want to have just a regular C++, you go to console application, and I'll do this tutorial. I'll do this whole thing all over again under QuickieTut. So it's probably gonna be my next QuickieTut video. Yeah, that gives me ideas actually. So you just click on console application, because all you're doing is just program for consoles, not councils, consoles, console, console. There you go. So you basically program, it, and it's gonna show it on the console. So you click go, and you click next. Highlight C++, not C. These are two different things. C is an older version of C++. And let's just do test, because I don't know. I just made that name out of my head. Anyway, do I guess I'm gonna leave it with the compiler, this compiler, and click finish. And then, okay, let's run it. Let's compile and run. Hopefully it works, everything works well. See here, it's gonna compile here. And voila. It actually has hello world here. So what I've clicked here is basically compile and run. Or I think it's I think you press F8 as well as part of the shortcut. What it does is just compiles your code and then runs it right away. And if it's the first time they're compiling your project, it's going to be slow. So just so you guys know. So basically, it automatically puts in process return 0, execution time, whatever it is, press any key to continue. So let's just press any key, or there you go. The reason why I had to do it twice because I actually highlighted places out of nowhere, so that's I have no idea what it does. Anyway, so let's do it again. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's it's basically the standard C++ code that I showed you, and that's one of the advantage of C++. That's what I really like about it. Other than that, like you still have to do control space, and then you have to basically do like yeah, you just control space, find whatever it is, and whatever the keyword you're looking for. It doesn't have the automatic IntelliSense capability like Visual Studio, and that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I wish CodeBlocks and Develop has that kind of thing. Let's do X. First of all, I need to declare a variable. And then just see out. You see here? Yeah, so if you actually type in like the first 3 letters, yeah, if you actually type in the first 3 letters, it's just gonna get you these autocomplete. Which makes me think, huh? Let's test this first, and then okay. Uh, and line. There you go. Let's finish this first. Test it. Then I will actually go into explore ways to make it not have like make it automatically autocomplete. Maybe I might like C is CodeBlocks again. Maybe I might use it again, which could be an advantage. Still, well, actually, no, because of the getters and setters stuff, and I don't know if it actually has a, I don't know if it actually has like an automatic function making features when it comes to prototyping functions or in the main class in the main file or under different classes. Let's just type in whatever number. It actually prints out that number, and I just press whatever key there is. All right, so let's go to environment, colors, CB games, CB games. What? Red search. Sorry, I had to get my glasses. Anyway, red search, to-do list, file extensions, CPP check. Okay. Scope autosave, environment variables, header fix up. Nope, nope, no, no. Network proxy. I guess if you're coding, if you're making a browser or Just making some kind of an internet, making your own internet kind of thing. I have no idea what it does. Okay, just click OK, I guess. Wait, let's see if I can actually change. I know there's no dark theme. I just want to make sure. Colors, category. Oh, you have to. Oh. Oh, geez. Docking system. Yeah, no. Yeah, I am not changing all of that. I wish they would actually have a theme, just like a just all package theme and icons. That would have been real cool. In Linux, if you make most of the themes dark, then CodeBlocks will be dark, which that's an advantage. That's a huge advantage. It's really, really cool. So, um, hmm, environment editor, yeah, editor. Thank goodness it didn't scramble its brain. All right, so tabs and spaces, tooltips, auto launch after typing number of letter. There you go. Auto detect case sensitive. No, I don't need case sensitive. Yes, enable. Yes. uh boy. Show indentation guides. Selection brace completion. Okay. Other settings. Word wrap. Should I have word wrap? I think word wrap would be good. Just in my opinion. Control cursor, control shift cursor when it moves to considering camel case. It's a camel case. So that sounds so funny. Yeah, camel case. Hey, I wish there's a feature. I wish there's a camel case feature in CodeBlocks or in Develop. Man. Hey, if you guys know what this feature, the camel case feature is, let me know in the chat or let me know in the comments because I have no idea what camel case is. Anyway, highlight line under caret. Uh, huh. C++ editor settings include the host platform defined. Coding settings. Nope. Let's see. So I'm basically exploring more things. So pulling depth limit, margins and caret. Width for line numbers. Um, no idea. Oh, let's look at color theme. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Syntax highlighting. Doesn't even have any other color theme. That's unfortunate. Bulk code. Fortran. WX Smith settings. Keyboard shortcuts, if you're into that. Look at these ones. How much? Okay. Okay. Auto insert. Hmm. Cool. Checker. Yeah, I would love to have a spell checker. I don't want to end up. Oh boy. I don't want to end up misspelling things. I remember making the first game and I misspelled one word wrong. I just basically spelled one word wrong. Just so, man, I'll never forget that. To use right mouse key. So if you're a lefty, you could just put, oh, what's, what? Middle or right? Sensitivity, context menu, code statistics, code completion. Just make it quick. Disable smart sense. Add function arguments. Let's try that. C++ parser. Okay, symbol browser. Documentation. Okay. Browse tracker. Source formatter. Okay. It's Java. What's this? Oh, okay. So it just formats the source. Google. Oh, so Google has a style. Mozilla. What's the difference? Oh. Oh, so it's like not just functions, just if it's just a different style, I guess. Attach brackets, attach classes, attach inlines, attach closing while. Okay, formatting, adding. Okay, let's just press OK. Let's test out this new code completion stuff. So let's do awesome. There you go. And it has a bunch of stuff. Yes. Yes, that's amazing. Thank you. Oh boy. Maybe I might use CodeBlocks. Well, maybe if I actually figure out how to get dark theme in it. Dark theme, I just don't want my eyes to burn every second like Mars atmosphere. Yes. Yes, if you haven't noticed, Mars atmosphere is eroding. That's according to astronomers and scientists and stuff. And some people who are working in space. Let's just say that. Yeah, according to some people, they say Mars atmosphere is eroding every day. It's like I don't know how much is eroding every day, but it's I've been told it's eroding every day. So I don't know the exact number, so so don't quote me on that. I'm just giving you like a summary of it. I don't know what exit condition loop, selection, decision. Okay. What is? Oh, you could actually insert a comment block. Cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you could actually insert a comment block. What is this? I have no idea. Line comment at the current center of position. Okay. Open deoxy blocks. Run HTML documentation. Direct documentation. So on, so forth. Decision, selection. Okay. Let's test something. Oh. Project tree. Add files, I think. It was oh no, not add files. Whoops. Um, I guess save projects. Okay, add files, remove, find, build, add a new virtual folder. Uh, okay, how do I even add a class? This is unfortunate. Build options, virtual folder, find file. There has to be. There has to be more. Let's do workspace, test, add files, remove files, project tree, clean, build options, project. Okay, this is so weird. What? New uh class? I think that's how you do it? No, I don't want virtual destructor. Class name, testing. Actually, let's just put a car. There you go. Create. Yes. Okay. So src and header. So it automatically generates src and headers. So basically src is the source part of the class, and the headers part is the header part of the class. You know, the class, public, protected here. It's usually it's private, but you could actually make use of it. But I wouldn't even use protected. I just only use public and private. Okay, so let's do int speed. And then let's see if I could actually find declaration. Can I just implement it? Class method of declaration or implementation. Oh, class method without implementation. Class method. Like a class. Okay. It's an int. It's literally an int. I don't understand. Basic string, W string. What? I have no idea. Type. It's function. I have no idea. No. No, 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 no. Find declaration. No, nothing found. How about I found declaration of ints? Nope. All class methods without implementation. Let's just go to rename symbols. Color. Oh, no symbols found under color. Okay. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a doozy. But void. Void get or void print something. Okay, can I insert? Okay. Oh, it's a declaration. Okay. Class method. Wait, can I implement it? No. Okay. There has to be. Inner trust tracker located. Highlight the class method. There has to be void. There you go. Void. Wait, what? Oh, void. Insert. Nothing. Huh. See if I could actually. Oh, not at all. So, this is so weird. And you can't even. Okay, this is. You can't even drag. That's so. That's even weirder. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Bookmarks. Find implementation not found. So yeah, I guess you cannot implement. Dude. Nope. That is so unfortunate. So yeah, you can't really have. There's no functions that automatically generate these functions that automatically generate the functions that you declared, and that's oh boy, that's a big no-no. Maybe maybe our friendly website has it. How to auto generate function. Just so you guys know, I'm in a different website. I'm in a different screen, so automatically. So let's see. Is it possible? Do this with class and simply declare the setters and getter minimally. Right click, then go to select and insert all class method without implementation. Now click create the method. It'll create the method stubs for you. Okay. So let's do that. Implementation. All right. So we're. Oh no. No, not here. No. Nope. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. What? What's wild card select? Which would select files starting with DLG and ending with. Okay. Toggle selection. And you have to do it all in here? Ah, it's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Oh, you could actually guess you can, but it doesn't really show you, doesn't preview the fact that you drag windows out. Um, implementation. There you go. There you go. I guess that's how you have to do it. It's possible to create. Okay. But here, you can't. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. You can't create a getters and setters. Implementation of a class header file. What? I'm trying CodeBlocks. Oh, okay. That's method without implement. So let's just take out this and let's just put in some other functions. How about int get speed? void set speed int speed. All right, so let's all class without implementation. Oh wait, what happened with the other one? Wait, what? Oh, I had to put in a semicolon. What? What? That is so weird. Okay, maybe save it here and save it here, and then all class. Okay, and then it implements. It actually puts it all nice, neat format. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Okay. And I actually like how they actually give you like a warning, like an exclamation point for not saving. So it actually indicates that you need to save before anything. But you could actually do the same thing if you close. Hey, hey, you didn't save that. Would you like to save it? Yeah. Or, nah, it just looks bad. Oh boy, what else? Yeah, so this is really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that I can't really do it one by one. But it's really great that you could actually do all at the same time. And you can't generate getters and setters for speed. Another thing that is really unfortunate, so since I forgot my semicolon, it didn't really underline it. It didn't give me a red underline, which that is unfortunate. So that's why I actually chose Visual Studio. That's another reason I chose Visual Studio, because because it actually does auto compilation and auto detection. That's another part of IntelliSense as well. It senses that you've typed something wrong that is against the syntax. Which I wish they would actually do that. Speaking of which, let's check it actually. Go to the editor. And let's look at C++ editor settings, encoding, other settings. Detect index style. Show end of lines characters. Code completion. Show indentation guides. Enable virtual space folding. Alright, syntax highlighting. All code. Fortran. And I don't care about Fortran. Spell checker. Yeah, you gotta have spell checker. Well, I guess they have spell checker, but not code checker. Well, let's just check. Increment the search settings, abbreviations, dialogues about code completion. Where's formatter? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's go to compiler. If I actually auto compile, let's go to pre-search. Auto compiler. While I look for it, the compiler option finds code blocks. Okay, so there's no set. Let's. What am I doing? It's a dive-in video. We add other options, other settings, Tyler. But okay. Tyler flags. CPI architecture. Yeah, there's. Unfortunately, let's look at profile actually. Source analysis, some extra batch builds. And you go to autosave. Full completion. Loading batch mode. That's wizard. Wait, did I put in complete code snippet? No. Auto versioning. Shortcuts. Help plugin. Fortran. Environment variables. Yo. Didn't even have a dark mode. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna even bother. This is just WX stuff. I'm not really familiar with it. So if you don't know what WX widgets is basically a GUI external library. It has a whole process altogether. So yeah. And this is Fortran. So if you're into Fortran, Fortran is a very old programming language that pretty much rarely anyone use. It's not even popular. It's not as popular as C++. If you're bored and you want to teach yourself some stuff, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Nobody's gonna judge you. Well, not in your face. I'm kidding. All right. Honestly, why should you care? You do you. Why should you care? Honestly, just why should you care? You do you. It has some Fortran features, which I'm not gonna get into Fortran. Oh, Build and Run is F9, so I said F8. Yeah, that's wrong. That's so wrong. Project add files. So if you want to add files, project tree. Let's see if I could actually resources, F symbols. Symbols, files, projects. Search, finding files. Yeah, let's just use the find features, because why not? No, because I just want to test it. See if it actually finds. Okay, that's it. That's they don't like finding files. Car. And you just basically find it. And that's it. So weird. That's so weird. Build options. So if you so if you're a fan of to-do lists, just put it in here. And I think let's see if I can actually put in to do. So to do. Fill out some stuff. Okay, actually fresh. There you go. So you just need to click on the refresh button. To do nothing. And refresh. Okay. Or let's just do just random stuff. So it doesn't actually put in that random stuff. Or let's do stuff colon. So it only responds to do. Let's see. Doesn't really highlight. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Hmm. There's like highlight mode. There's like bookmarks, folding, and then end of line mode. Don't know what that is. But I'm just gonna leave it at Windows since I'm using Windows. Speaking of which, have you heard of Windows 11 leak? You should check it out. It's really nice. Very, very nice. Special commands, movement, oh, those kind of things. Semantics, text, completion code, autocomplete, show tooltip. Hmm. Well, I guess I'm nearing an hour. They have plugins. That's pretty nice. So yeah. So um so my thoughts on this here. I actually like it. I actually like CodeBlocks. Even the new version of CodeBlocks, I somehow managed to make it like Visual Studio in terms of like autocomplete and IntelliSense, but unfortunately it doesn't detect errors right away, just like Visual Studio or Develop. And I really, really like the fact that you could actually auto generate the functions anywhere, just anywhere, not just like not just header files. You could actually put it in CPP. But I actually wish they would actually have a feature that gives you the option while you're in a certain file or in the header file specifically. So and another thing I wish they would have is dark theme. As I said, it's basically blinding you. I don't like to be blinded by light theme. It would have been awesome if it's dark theme. I honestly, CodeBlocks is very formidable. It's very formidable against Develop and Visual Studio. It would be the best open source software if they actually implement dark theme and any of these crucial stuff that Visual Studio and CodeBlocks has. Honestly, it would have been a game changer. I actually like how they have plugins. I never even tested these plugins. But since we're nearing an hour, I just don't want to. I just don't want to make use of it. We're gonna be here all day. And yeah, I actually so it's all right overall. Would I use CodeBlocks if I wanted to? Would I go back to CodeBlocks? No. I think unless CodeBlocks implement more features and become better, I'm not going to use CodeBlocks. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and also click the fire button and and follow me on Odyssey. And I will see you